So, Nicky, this is my second podcast that I've done today. Well, not, that I've done with a guest. Mm-hmm. So you're my second guest, and we go back a long time. You know that I teach reflexology, mm-hmm. but I have nowhere near the wealth of knowledge that you have. I know that your students are incredible, that they are smashing it all over the country, aren't they? You're not only teaching the the actual practice, but you're teaching beyond the normal practice. So if you want to just talk about a little bit about, and I even know that when you actually had your daughter, you even were working on her little tiny feet, weren't you? Anyway, that's something that we might want to talk about in a minute. But just thinking about your reflexology journey, do you want to just share that with me? Because I actually don't know that much of the detail. I just know that you're an amazing teacher and a wealth of knowledge.
Right, so my teaching goes back to teaching first aid.
Ah, really? Okay, yeah, I kind of did know that.
Sort of 37ish years ago.
Wow, okay. So we're old school, aren't we?
Yeah. So there was a girl that was on a course that we were teaching at the time.
Yeah.
And she said, partway through the course, she was going to look at this other course at college for sports massage.
Okay.
And that had always piqued my interest, was massage.
Because I forget you do sports massage and massage as well.
So I'd gone along with her. She went off down the sports route, I went down holistic route. So I did holistic therapies back in 1998.
Wow, okay.
So massage...
28 years ago?
Yeah, 28 years ago.
Okay.
So was very fortunate with the tutors that I had then.
Yes.
Jen Waite, Pat Stevenson, absolutely brilliant.
Right, okay.
And Jenny taught us way beyond what the confines of the course were. So that sort of went from there. And Pat had had the experience of going to China and places like that.
Really? Okay. Oh wow, okay, that's really
learning
interesting.
from the masters. So she sort of imparted some of those bits and pieces to us as well. Try this if you can't find.
Okay. So some of the East and Western philosophies that you're not going to get in just by being in the UK, are you? That's really interesting. So,
but it grew from there, and then as my teaching skills upgraded through the years, I've been a therapist for about 5 years. I think when I did my CERT.
Right,
So it's like
starting getting into the
going
teaching
into
then.
the teaching of therapies as well. So.
Cool. So I know you teach body massage, Indian head, a similar portfolio to me, but you also teach the level 4, which is the level 3 hand and foot reflexology. I can't remember.
It wasn't when I first started, but
I was the same.
Yeah.
So I know you teach hand reflex as well, don't you?
So from doing reflexology, I then did advanced reflexology, and then the additional, additional techniques, and then I've done. I think pregnancy reflexology.
Oh wow!
And I think it just sort of rolled from there. I've done facial, ears, auricular.
Wow! So have you found? Because that's just something. We've been talking about pregnancy this afternoon. Have you found that clients have benefited from reflexology in trying to get pregnant?
Certainly, yes.
Because that's quite a thing at the moment. Still, people who are struggling over the years to get pregnant, aren't they? Rather than going down the natural routes first.
Yeah, I've always encouraged students, if they've the possibility of working with somebody who's pregnant, or who wants to become pregnant, that even if it's just the relaxation side of it, that allows them to just completely relax.
Totally, really useful. And people have had really good successes, haven't they? Without having to go down the route and unexpected successes, just by that whole relaxation thing as well. So for those people who have maybe done body massage, not done reflexology, what would you say the benefits, what would you say it is first, and then what would you say the benefits are?
Well, it works the whole of the body.
Okay.
On the feet. So we can map the whole body, every system, every nuance of the body on the feet. And it allows us to get to those areas that we can't necessarily get to with massage.
Ah, interesting. So specific points within the
body, where if there's a pain that we can't get to
physically on the
body, we can do it through the feet or through the hands.
Love that.
And also give them the opportunity to, if it's niggling them in between treatments, that they can do something themselves.
Oh, and themselves, so a bit of self-practice and pressure on themselves. Yeah. Really useful.
Gives you a whole different perspective of somebody when you're working the feet as well.
Interesting. So that's something that I wanted to have a little chat about as well today. I know that you've done over and above additional training with your, I know with Chris Stormer, was it, that you've done? Chris Stormer, and I think you've done...
Jane Sheen as well.
Jane Sheen, I've heard you mention, about feet reading.
Yes.
So you wouldn't necessarily do the feet reading as part of a general learning, a reflexology treatment and all the information, but I know. So it's kind of a bit more, maybe a bit more spiritual, a little bit more, what would you say, more of
an eye-opener.
An eye-opener, yeah. Oops. Because I know you have, I've seen you say some things to clients who've been like, how do you know that type of conversation. So it's the eye-opening, but also recognising things within people's bodies that is knowledge, isn't it? It's useful for knowledge.
It's really useful as well for looking at somebody from a different point of view as well, at their personality, and seeing that coming through the feet and why you're seeing maybe the types of injuries or the problems that they're having through the body, and then just picking up on something to do with their personality as well that goes along.
So how things manifest themselves on the feet. I mean, I know that there's the postural alignment that makes us disfigured and that type of thing, has an impact on our foot placement and the biomechanics of the feet. Yep. But I think this is really interesting. So I've got as a victim, bless her, so I've asked Cindy to come down. I'm going to go and get her to come and show her feet. Okay. She's interested. She's been having some reflexology with some of our students here, which has been really good. So she doesn't do reflexology herself, so that will be really fun. A fun thing to do. Is there anything that I haven't discussed with you about reflexology that I don't know that is something that's maybe newer? I mean, I do incorporate it with my clients. I do the full hours treatment. I do less of it than massage. I know what I'm doing. I'm okay at it. But I'm obviously a massage therapist is my bread and butter really. But I do love reflexology and the results that you can get, and people just love it, don't they?
Yeah, even the people that say they hate the feet.
Yeah.
They found a new love for the feet.
Absolutely.
Because it just allows them to be able to relax and enjoy a treatment that they don't have to get undressed for.
Yeah. It's also less invasive, so that's actually quite good for clients that do feel uncomfortable about taking their clothes off, or maybe even are culturally different clients. There's an opportunity, isn't there?
And with some of the cultural clients as well that we have, maybe their ancestors.
Yes.
It would have been something that was more prevalent for them.
Oh,
their ancestors
yeah,
as well.
Of course.
So it does cross the diversity of everything.
Love that the diversity of it. Great, so I'm going to go and get Cindy. I'll get us sanitising gel so we can give her feet a little wipe. I would offer myself, but I've walked my dog this morning, or two dogs I've got at the moment, and I have black Uggs on, so I've got black feet, so nobody needs to see those black disgusting feet. So that's why I'm not off way. Anyway, right, I'm going to go and get Cindy. I've
not seen her feet before where I've seen
yes.
I've worked yours before.
You definitely have. Well, they're no better. Well, they probably are actually. Anyway. So I'm going to leave you for a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and get our client to have a little look at.